Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I have for you a compact item elevator, so let's go over there and have a look at this. You can see here the design is nice and simple, it's compact and easy to understand. It's also easy to build as well and isn't too resource intensive, and this thing is also silent. However, it does make some noise when the last item travels from the bottom to the top, which is a little bit of a shame. However, you could call it a feature if you actually needed to know when your items have finished travelling. But let's put some in here. You'll see that this thing isn't too fast, however it is 100% reliable. Any item you put in the bottom dropper will get all the way to the chest at the top here. So if we go up to the top, we'll see them making their way up, and in a moment we'll hear a clicking noise. And there it is, and that is the last item travelling right to the top there. So the way that this thing works is when you put items in the bottom, you're going to activate this comparator, which will power the block and turn off the torch. And at the moment what the torch is doing is it's powering this hopper right here and keeping this item on this side. So when there's items in the bottom and that becomes unpowered, it activates this hopper clock, which means that this comparator turns on and off right here. So then it's going to power this block and it's going to set off all of these torches in a chain reaction. But because there's two of them between each level where there's a repeater, it has a natural delay that allows the item to actually move up at the same pace. So because of that, when you unpower this, it means one item at the bottom travels all the way to the top. And so these torches here unpower the repeaters and then power them again in time with the clock. And so that's why it makes some noise as well, because after the dropper sends the last item up to the top, it's going to power the dropper again when it's empty, and that's what makes the clicking noise. So before we get to the tutorial, I wanted to show you this design right here. This is how I actually found my way to the final design over here, because you need the repeaters to make this work. So for those of you looking at that and thinking maybe you could compact it and remove the repeaters and have a smaller design like this one here, this actually doesn't work. So if I put some items in, you're going to hear that this thing actually makes a lot of noise as well, and it doesn't get all of the items into the top. So you saw we put 8 in the bottom there, and now this thing has finished moving the items up to the top. It only got 3 diamonds to the very top. So let's start the tutorial. I'm going to show you how to build the bottom layer first of all. To build that you will need a dropper, a repeater, 2 torches, 2 comparators, 2 hoppers, 2 building blocks and an item to go inside one of the hoppers, and then after that every other layer will be stackable. But you're going to need an area of land that's 2 blocks deep and 5 blocks wide, and in the middle at the front is where your item elevator will be. So we need to place a dropper right there, and we need to be above the dropper when we place it so it faces upwards like this. And then we're going to put a comparator there and another one here, and then a block in the corner, a block in that corner, and a torch over here, a torch on the side of that block as well, and then put down our 2 hoppers. So you'll need to place one in the side of it, then replace that one and place this one facing into there like that, and then just put your item inside of the item hopper and then put a repeater facing into the dropper. So we've built the foundation layer, and every layer on top of this is stackable. It's also 2 blocks high, so if you were trying to calculate how many materials you would need to go a certain distance, then every layer is equal to 2 blocks, and every layer uses 2 droppers, a repeater, 2 torches and 3 building blocks. So let's start off by placing the droppers, 2 like that facing upwards, and then over here you want to place 2 blocks like this, and then your other one needs to go up here, so remove that one, and then you can just place your 2 torches on either side like that, and then a repeater here facing into the droppers, and then you would just repeat the process all over again for the next layer. So that's how you build the compact item elevator, and that's pretty much everything you need to know about it. So that concludes this video, and if you want to watch some more of mine, there are links on the screen, including a link to a tutorial playlist. So if you want to learn to build all sorts of other cool things, just click on that and check those videos out. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.